Imagine a whisper in the dark, a secret that tugs at your heart and will not let you rest. In a small, quiet town, a mystery unfolds that shakes the very core of its people. Tonight, you will journey into a story that feels both real and unsettling, a story that lingers long after the final word is spoken. In this town, life was simple and slow until one cold morning changed everything. A chilling discovery was made that left the residents with questions and a fear they could not explain, a secret hidden beneath the ordinary, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to seek the truth. Every street and every home seemed to hide a whisper, a hint of a past that refused to fade. The evidence was scattered like pieces of a forgotten puzzle, a tattered photograph here, a mysterious letter there. Each clue carried a piece of a story that went deeper than anyone could have imagined. The investigators worked with determination, even as each new clue led them into darker corners of the town's hidden past. Their faces told stories of sleepless nights and heavy hearts, as they struggled against forces that they could neither understand nor control. As you listen, imagine the slow, steady footsteps of those who dared to uncover the secrets. Their determination was driven by a simple, human need for justice. They were not heroes from stories or legends. They were ordinary people touched by an extraordinary event. Their courage in the face of an unknown terror was both moving and relatable. They faced not only the mystery itself, but the doubts and fears that crept into every mind in the town. Then came the whispers, from beyond the grave, soft and haunting. There were moments when the air itself seemed to speak of long-lost secrets. Unexplained events became the norm, and the once peaceful nights were filled with sounds that could not be ignored. A door creaking open, a quiet voice that seemed to call out a name, a shadow that moved when no one was looking. These were not just sounds, but echoes of a life interrupted, an unfinished story that yearned to be told. The community felt the weight of this mystery in every whispered conversation and every anxious glance exchanged in the dark. Neighbors, who once trusted each other, now eyed one another with suspicion. The very fabric of their shared life began to unravel, as fear replaced the comfort of the known. Every person, every home, was touched by the chilling evidence. And with each new discovery, the line between reality and the unknown grew thinner. As the investigation progressed, the investigators started to close in on the truth. Their breakthrough came slowly, a small detail overlooked by others, a pattern hidden in plain sight. With every step, they edged closer to revealing what had been buried for so long. Time was not on their side. The race to solve the case was a race against the silence that held so many secrets. Just when it seemed that the mystery would remain unsolved, a twist emerged, a piece of evidence so shocking it changed everything. This twist shook the town to its core. It was a moment of clarity amid confusion, a sudden flash of understanding that brought with it both relief and a deep, lingering sorrow. The truth was finally within reach, yet it came with a cost. With the killer unmasked, the legacy of the case was etched into the town's history, a constant reminder of the thin line between life and death, truth and myth. In the final moments, as the investigators revealed the truth, the town was forced to confront its deepest fears. The truth was not just about a single event. It was about how every person had been touched by the mystery. It was about loss, regret, and the haunting reminder that some secrets are never truly buried. The quiet town, once filled with simple routines, now held a story that would be whispered from one generation to the next. Let the echo of this tale fill your thoughts tonight. Think about the moments when fear turned to courage, when ordinary lives faced the extraordinary. This is not just a story of crime. It is a story of human emotion, of resilience in the face of darkness, and of the never-ending quest for justice. Stay with this story until the end, and let its whispers remind you that even in the quietest places, secrets have a way of coming to light. As the final image fades into darkness, the haunting truth lingers, echoing in the silence. A whisper that calls you to remember that sometimes the most ordinary places hide the deepest secrets. The mystery remains, the whispers echo, and the search for truth never truly ends.